Have you ever wondered, did the first fleet arrive on January 26th? This iconic date is celebrated across Australia, but does it truly mark the moment the first fleet's journey ended? The answer might surprise you, and by the end of this video, you'll uncover the truth behind this pivotal question. The first fleet, a convoy of 11 ships, set sail from Portsmouth, Britain, on the 13th of May, 1787. Their mission was unprecedented, to establish a penal colony in New South Wales. For more than 8 months, the fleet navigated over 20,000 kilometers of dangerous, uncharted waters, enduring storms, disease, and countless challenges. But when exactly did they arrive? That's what we're here to unravel. Life aboard the fleet was harsh beyond imagination. Hundreds of convicts, sentenced under Britain's strict penal laws, were crammed into the lower decks. Conditions were appalling. The air was thick with the stench of unwashed bodies, rotting food, and human waste. Diseases such as scurvy, dysentery, and typhus spread rapidly in these overcrowded spaces. Many convicts, some as young as 9 years old, faced an uncertain future in a land they knew nothing about. Despite their circumstances, these men, women, and children clung to whatever hope they could find. Above deck, the Marines and their families worked tirelessly to maintain order. Their responsibilities included overseeing the convicts, safeguarding the fleet, and ensuring that discipline was upheld. Meanwhile, officers bore the heavy burden of navigating treacherous seas and making decisions that would determine the fate of all aboard. The sailors, often the unsung heroes of this monumental voyage, worked around the clock. Through violent storms and under relentless conditions, they kept the fleet on course, repaired damaged sails, and ensured that everyone aboard had the best chance of survival. Yet the question remained, when would their journey finally end, and where would they make landfall? Before we go any further, don't forget to subscribe to join the First Fleet legacy. By subscribing, you'll gain access to untold stories and deeper insights into this remarkable chapter in history. The journey included moments of reprieve. Stops at Rio de Janeiro and Cape Town provided much-needed opportunities to restock supplies and treat the sick. These breaks allowed the fleet to press on with renewed strength. But they couldn't erase the enormous hardships of life at sea. With each passing day, the anticipation among the convicts, Marines, and sailors grew stronger as they approached Australian shores. As the fleet neared its destination, every person aboard felt the weight of history. The officers prepared to evaluate the land first described by Captain James Cook. The convicts braced for an unknown future. The Marines prepared to enforce order in a new colony, and the sailors approached the end of an epic journey. But did they truly arrive on January 26th? The answer is just ahead. If you're captivated by this extraordinary story, don't forget to subscribe to join the First Fleet legacy. There's so much more to uncover about the people, challenges, and triumphs of this historic voyage. Now, let's finally answer the question you've been waiting for. Did the First Fleet arrive on January 26th? Historical records reveal that the fleet initially arrived at Botany Bay on the 18th of January, 1788. However, finding the area unsuitable for settlement, they relocated to Port Jackson, arriving on January 26, 1788. This day marks the beginning of European settlement at Sydney Cove, the site that would become the heart of modern Australia. So, the next time you reflect on January 26, remember it as the day the First Fleet arrived at Port Jackson, a moment that forever shaped Australia's history and legacy.